That's why I've been depressed that whole year. I was depressed. I was miserable, I was depressed. Then I was seeking toxic relationships to make me feel better about being miserable or helping my discomfort from being miserable. Pattern, trying to fill a void. You can imagine how much that blew up. And then I realized uncertainty, and actually the thing that filled me up and makes me feel like the tingling to my body had to do with like traveling and meeting new people and dancing. And I realized I wasn't having the experiences that I wanted, and that uncertainty was the one calling me. Hi, this is just Jasani. Thank you for coming to my channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. I believe you are all amazing leaders, kings, queens, and sharing something with you is a joy to me, and I hope to be a light in your life. I discovered something new, which shouldn't be new, but to me, I guess it's kind of new. It's, have you ever heard of like the 6 human needs? So, the 6 human needs are certainty, uncertainty, significance, love and connection, growth, and contribution, right? They're usually what a human needs, and they're on a scale. Each of us are operating from 2. Like, we have a top 2 that really feeds us and drives us to do the things we do, to connect with the people we connect with, to bring people in our lives, like the different reactions we also have. So it was interesting because I'm a person who tries to be like as loving and kind as I can be, and I put myself out there. I'm also super sensitive. I'm a sensitive guy. So I'm always like very open to new people and sensitive to new people, and always see the best in everyone, right? And in my head, I think, that's gonna get me like points. Like that's gonna make like great people come into my life, and the universe is gonna give me some amazing people. But I always like run into toxic people. And one of the big things that really hit me around this is, what need am I operating from? Right? Why do I keep ending up in crappy situations, being single for so long, not getting the right people around when they're around? And I noticed that one of the first ones I have is certainty. Like, I have been the person who, if I feel uncomfortable in a relationship or with someone, I'm done. Like, as soon as I feel like, okay, so he's starting to like do these things that are hurtful or like are insensitive, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I can take this. I'm done. I'm good. Yeah, thank you. That's good. And then I wonder why anytime everybody asks me, why are you so single for so long? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, people are weird. They don't like me. It was so eye-opening, and I learned this from a mentor of mine. So I have an awesome mentor, and him bringing this to me, this idea of like this safety and certainty I'm looking for, which I know, if you ask me, came from my mother, who was an ER nurse when I was younger, and used to just come home with the stories. And the kid who followed his friends in the woods and got pushed off a cliff. The person who listened to this person did this, or like trusted this person did that. And like, as a little kid, taking in all of that trauma from other people and being a nurse, like taking on a nurse's trauma, it just solidified this idea that everything had to be certain, and everything had to be safe, and everything had to be seeable. I should be able to look at you and know exactly, count out the pattern or like where we're going. And if I couldn't see it clear enough, and it wasn't solidified, and it wasn't like had this perfect way of operating, I didn't feel safe. And I was just like, nope. I don't get pushed off a cliff. And so operating from that space for so long has invited some terrible people, but also have stopped me from meeting some wonderful people. And then realize the second highest one I have is significance. I want to feel special, want to feel significant, want to feel like people understand me and where I belong and all that stuff. And I feel like all of us relate to that uncomfortability where we always feel like we're not where we belong, or we don't feel special enough. We need some. That's why I feel like romantic relationships is so big in America, because a lot of us want to feel significant. The reason I love this was because realizing that, okay, so I'm operating, now I realize that's why I'm so uncomfortable around people. That's why I feel so alone. And that's why sometimes I go for, it sounds terrible, don't judge me. Judge me if you want, I don't care. I go for people who I deem weaker or damaged. Because if I can help a damaged person, or I can be a part of them getting better or whatever, then there'll be a certainty for you to stay with me, and I'll be significant in your life because I was there to help you when you were damaged. And operating from that place for so long just did not serve. And then realizing that certainty of significance actually finally gave me a choice. So I always believe awareness gives you choice. So now I have a choice. What do I want to do? Do I want to continue having certainty and significance, or do I want to feel how it feels to lead from a need of contributing? When you have a need of contributing, you want to give and be of service. You want to improve somebody else's experience in this world. It doesn't become about you, it becomes about them. When you lead from a need from growth, it's always this way of, how can I be better, present myself better, and how do I take situations and experiences and help them and take the lessons they have in. So you're always kind of like a lesson. If I lead from love and connection, then I am open to and smiling and wanting to, in a way, it's a way I feel like it's being of service, but it's all about getting to know someone and building a bond with someone for who they are and not what they can give you or what they have or how better they can make you feel. And uncertainty really is a place of living from experiences. You get to live from a place of experiences and no longer afraid of that perfect, or am I doing it right or wrong, or any of that. It's just I get to do this and I get to do that. And I realize that there's a deeper part of me that wants to be uncertain, that wants to be in a place of, I don't know what's going to happen next, because having that confined bubble of being in certainty and significance, that little bubble of this is how it should go, is so boring and it's so uneventful and keeps me in a box. Literally, I had an apartment for a whole year and sat in that apartment for literally most of the year. Not because of quarantine, not because of pandemic, just because it was certain. If I stayed by myself, if I set up the things how I wanted in my apartment, everything was certain, nothing was out of whack. So everything had to be certain. And I realized I spent a whole year doing nothing. And I hated it. And I wanted more experiences. I loved experiences and trying new things and meeting new people. So then realize that I'm operating from a place that doesn't serve me and doesn't even make me happy. And that's why I've been depressed that whole year. I was depressed. I was miserable, I was depressed. Then I was seeking toxic relationships to make me feel better about being miserable, or helping my discomfort from being miserable. Pattern, trying to fill a void. You can imagine how much that blew up. And then I realized uncertainty, and actually the thing that filled me up and makes me feel the tingling to my body had to do with traveling and meeting new people and dancing. And I realized I wasn't having the experiences that I wanted, and that uncertainty was the one calling me. So, with this awareness, I got to experience my need and put my need forward, because choosing, everyone has a choice to choose. We all have the power to choose. We always say, oh no, I can't do it because it's part of me and I've always done this. But we all can choose. In every moment you can choose, especially when you're aware. Once you become aware, you'll notice things happen, and you'll notice your mind will like remember, and then you choose after that what's happening. You get to make a different choice. So now I'm making different choices, and I think we all can regain our power back and actually move towards something that actually fills us up, in a life that fills us up. If we look at what fills me up and more excited to do, where am I operating from? The place of uncertainty, significance. Some people have growth, but there's a part of us there's like a light and darkness to everything. So there's everything that can help and not help. Like, if you think about how has leading a need of growth helped me, you can say it's made me aware and conscious of every decision I make and things and experience I've been through, and make me learn lessons and grow, and I get to develop myself as a person. But how has it hindered you, or how has it not served you? You can say, well, when I'm operating from a place of growth, I'm always analyzing everything, and like everything I do, I have to analyze and break down. I don't enjoy things more because I don't think about fun. I think about how can I get better, how can I be better, how can I get better, and I'm reading self-help books and I'm doing all these things, and I'm not enjoying the present in life. So, positive, negatives to everything. You never know, but I think we all can choose and explore which need we want to have and which need we have unconsciously been with, because honestly, if you get conscious about your need that you've been following, you get to change your patterns that's been happening, and actually go towards things that life, God, universe, whatever you believe in, will actually can support you now, and go, okay, this fills this person up, let's bring more. So I think we all have the power and the strength to do the things that we need, and to give ourselves a chance. So write down in the comments one of your top 2 unconscious needs that you think been following you. Like, explore that, and actually think about the music you listen to too. And one little note is the music we listen to actually also pushes a certain need. Significance. Think about significance. Every song you hear that's like, I'm the shit, I'm the bomb, I can do anything I want, I'm better than anyone else, I don't need nobody. That's that significance, that song that breathes that need of like, I don't need you, I'm amazing, if you don't like me, fuck you. All of that brings that need of significance. Certainty. I feel like a lot of sad songs and love songs are around certainty, like, you're the best thing in the world that's ever happened to me, you saved me from myself, you're my parachute, or like, you're not doing everything I need you to do, so I'm done with you. There's so many songs like that are around that. And what's the most popular songs in America? Like rap songs that bring a lot of significance and safety around money and having cars and clothes, and that safety of like, I have so much money, I can do whatever I want. But also love songs, which have a lot of need for certainty in it. Like, I need you to be the perfect person for me, my soulmate, because I need my soulmate. My soulmate is perfect and certain. You'll never leave me, you'll never hate me, and you'll accept me for all the things that I have. You need a soulmate. So yeah, in the comments, write down what would you realize is your unconscious need, the thing that's been driving you and bringing certain situations in your life. And I'll message you. I like to write in comments, so we'll talk about what need do you feel that is the one that feeds you more. Because I love to talk. So yeah, feel free to write in the comments. I'll hit you guys up. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, because I feel like this is so helpful to so many people and can get seriously, I know each of us knows someone who is like such a great person with a good heart, but they just keep putting themselves in bad situations and beating up themselves for nothing because they're not aware that the thing they're seeking is actually going against what the thing that they want. And that's where they repeat the cycle of like misery or anger. So yeah, share with someone. I'm pretty sure you can bless somebody else's life with this video. Thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. And remember, expression is power, so express yourself.